Welcome to the last podcast, where four guys talk about stuff that we think about often. Uh, my name is Brooks.
My where my name is Terrence.
Damn.
And Carson's currently caught up by the IRS.
Yes, yet again. But yes, enjoy our podcast. Thank you.
You say yet again like anybody's gonna know what that means.
You were
Brooks.
literally talking about a whole.
we're-
All right, you know, all right, man. All right. So, okay, yeah. So yeah, today's podcast is going to be about the events of 2020 so far. Right? The date is January 8th, and boy, has a lot happened.
Yeah. So much. Jeffree Star. Capitol building.
Jeffree
Everything.
Star. Yes. that Jeffree Star thing kind of threw me for a loop, though, to be honest. Cause
I feel like it's Cap, but everybody wants to know Jeffree Star's name and not everything.
Oh no, it's definitely Cap. It's confirmed to be Cap, but it just came up out of nowhere, and just I was like, what? How that even come into fruition?
Source. TikTok source. Trust me, bro.
Oh yeah, cause I think Jeffrey posted something. He was like, or I just like he said at Kanye West, last night was fun. XOXO. And then he posted the next day. He posted like a picture of him. He said with a caption, "Getting ready for Sunday service." And everybody's like, he cheated on Kim with Jeffree Star.
Crazy, bro. People will believe anything that comes out of anybody with the most numbers mouth. He happened to breathe air, and you know who else breathed air?
Jesus.
Jeffree Star.
Why do you think he's called Jesus?
He has a home in Wyoming right now. Okay. First of all, that whole we're gonna start with that. Fuck the Capitol, because that's something else. Listen, man. Just because somebody has multiple homes in different locations, and Jeffrey all of a sudden moves in to the rich people's neighborhood because he felt like, oh yeah, this cul-de-sac looks really nice. No pun intended. Then, bro, let him be. Like, what does that have to do with Ye, bro? He ain't do it. He innocent.
Maybe.
Well, with that whole situation, it's just, stars, media, I don't know when this rumor came out, and I don't know what. Yeah, I found it. Hold
It was like a few days ago. Like,
Yeah, it was only
about a week ago.
recent after they confirmed they were gonna get divorced.
Yeah.
Well, it's still kind of leaked information. Kim hasn't really made a public statement about it.
No, it's not really even leaked information because like Jeffrey was like public about
I mean,
it, trying to
everybody.
make a joke about it.
Wait, well, yeah, they said like people have known for a while now, but still waiting for the official statement. Because what if they fucking Cardi B our ass? And it's just like, yeah, she's thinking about getting a
Wait,
divorce, and now all the press attention happens, and she's just like, yeah, I love my man. And now look at them. Everybody gonna be out here looking stupid, unable to basically take back anything they said, because all they did was believe the first thing somebody said, because accusations are proof these days.
ever since that whole situation started going on, I've been seeing a lot of news on Twitter with like these blog websites trying to say this about Kim and Kanye, that about Kanye. It's just like, I don't know. It's just like, I feel like it could be possible. Like it's never like a chance that we're just like 100% impossible. But it's just like, I feel like at these times, just like media just take the chance to just get at the story, get talking about something just for the sake of,
They need them
publicity
clicks.
and all that.
They need
You said what?
They need them clicks. They need that
Yeah.
website interaction so they
that
could
revenue.
get those ads across. So yeah, they could
I
get
mean,
that
but you know,
revenue.
if you at least if you're taking any journalism class, you already know not to instantly jump and trust every news source there is because a lot of the times it's just BS and all that. But then again, people on the internet are people on the internet, so they don't really have too much brains. So you know, they just believe the first thing they'll hear.
Mm.
But like in this specific situation, I don't know. Like the only thing I really heard is that like that dude Jeffree Star, he lives like their neighbors or something like that. And I'm just like, I mean, I guess, but that doesn't necessarily prove anything. I mean, it's like it could happen, I guess. What am I keep saying I guess. I don't know, but
Oh,
yeah. I don't know.
more
I don't
news
really
just
know how I
came
feel about
out.
those situations.
About this.
It,
But like I
no,
just
it's just 2021 in general. Keep going, Carson. Go ahead.
you know, yeah, well I was pretty much done. It's just like, you know, media news, stories, stuff like that.
I mean,
Bro.
I'm pretty sure it just got
Oh
a.
my god.
It was confirmed to be untrue because like I felt like articles and stuff about it, like they it was just like a whole meme. It was a joke between
Yeah, but like how did it like
how did it
stuff like
escalate?
this happens on the internet all the time, but like how did it get like actual like media like attention?
Because
Like
TikTok
Because
is
it got
the number
trending
one
on
source for
Twitter.
people nowadays.
When things get trending on Twitter, that's the
Yeah,
equivalent
big news.
of yeah,
cause like
essentially.
cause like what's stopping me from like going out tweeting right now saying Obama was German and that like reaching like national news level attention?
I mean, he could have been. He could
Um,
have been. His mom is white.
I mean, well, actually, that would be quite easy to do. In fact, 4chan is pretty much dedicated to people trying to start fake
4chan is still
trends.
relevant.
4chan is very relevant even
Still,
today. They recently tried to troll Twitter. Well, not recently, but like, back when the protests were happening, and they had this thing called hashtag bald for BLM, and a lot
what
of people
for
got
BLM?
bald for BLM.
Bald.
People were pretending like they were shaving their heads, and it was a joke, and they tricked people into shaving their heads,
What's the
so they could get those, internet
I,
points.
I get you do that for a kid who had cancer, but how does that spread awareness for? All right, you
Guys,
know,
man.
okay.
And you
Guys,
donate
man.
your hair to like African Americans. I don't know, bro. I don't.
What?
Because man, bald
But
lives
Donate your
matter.
anyway,
head.
Bald lives matter.
but that's
Bald lives matter. They do.
yeah. If you
They
get
do.
enough
They do.
people
They do.
to help you do something, though, yeah, it'll happen. It could
Um,
I
happen.
mean,
It's very
yeah.
easy to trick the Twitter systems.
I mean,
Get a
it's just that
botnet. You can go
I'm
into a
just like,
whole
where
list
does
of
the common sense
things.
fade out and just be like, yeah, this makes sense? Because like, I don't know. It's just like, it would sound so random enough just to be like, yeah, no one would fall for this until everyone falls for it. I don't know.
No, the intent is people are supposed to.
Yeah, I mean, of course. I'm just saying,
People
just
just
like,
hey man, it happens. And then they
events
got
do be
trolled by
taking place.
BTS. But anyway, breaking news for 2021. Woo!
oh, you just cut out.
Well,
Yeah, I was like, what's the news?
that's tough. Can you still hear me now,
Yeah, yeah,
though?
we can hear you. We can hear you.
Yes, you
Oh,
can
okay,
hear.
great. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. What's that? What's that? What's that nigga name? Jermaine Kendrick Cole, whatever the fuck. Yeah, that man's. He confirmed he's dropping next Friday.
That's disconnected.
Oh, God is good. God is
Okay.
good. God is good.
You see, next Friday, you said?
About time.
Give me 1 second.
All right.
so now
Yo,
that
thank
um
you,
so
bro.
now
Oh
that
my God.
so now that Daniel is out of the cave. My source, by the way, was trust me, bro. He just is. I know. Yeah, no.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
It
Yeah, okay. Cause
hasn't.
So you was
But
capping.
no,
my
no, no, no. I
AirPods.
wasn't capping. No, I wasn't capping. It just hasn't hit news sources. Just trust me, bro.
Wait.
Just
So
trust me.
what are we talking about? Because my AirPods just said no. So clearly,
Jermaine Kendrick Cole is dropping next Friday.
Jermaine.
Fall
did you
off.
just say Jermaine Kendrick Cole?
Yes, that is his name.
Really?
Yes.
Kendrick. Ironic. But
Conspiracy.
didn't he say it was supposed to happen last year?
Yeah, but COVID.
He is the new Cardi.
I know how COVID stopped music, but hey, man.
You can't necessarily meet up in the studio. It's usually a large gathering of people for that.
I mean,
It's definitely not
if
dropping.
if you're doing again, I don't know how many people he wants to be working on that, so I guess that makes sense.
I don't know. I don't know how you feel though, because the source I have is just trust me. It hasn't hit the news. I just know.
Yeah, I don't ever fall for no trust me
Trust me,
source.
bro. No, trust me, bro.
Especially in music, no.
No, trust me, bro. No, trust me, bro. It's gonna happen.
They will no.
Trust me, bro.
Trust.
Daniel, how do you feel about the Jeffree Star situation?
You can't even be trusting the own artists themselves, bro. Nah, bro. It's just whenever it happens, it happens. That's what I learned.
What I was gonna say. Speaking of in the studio, do you guys think that Kanye is gonna make a breakup album?
He should, and it should be a collab album with Travis. fuck the Janet.
He needs.
Fuck the Kardashians.
See,
he needs Travis and Drake on it.
I don't know if he's gonna necessarily do a breakup album. He definitely does put his life experiences in his music for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how much this situation is going to affect him.
I bro.
I see it very possible. But at the end of the day, I really don't know where that man's head be at. And that's okay. I don't have to.
I'm gonna tell you the track list right now. Here's my predictions. All right. And listen, bro. Don't okay me, bro. Trust me, bro. Trust me.
No, because I'm just trying to see what you about to say right now. Cause
okay. Trust me, bro. So listen, it's gonna be a collab album with Travis, right? Mm-hmm. It's gonna be called KKK, right? And it's gonna have some fucking violent ass imagery. Nah, hear me out, bro, because this is Kanye and this nigga's a genius, bro. And that shit is gonna stand for. No, wait, listen, my nigga, I'm not done. You're interrupted. So listen, it's gonna stand for Kim's Cult Kills, right? Kim's Cult Kills. Therefore, implying the fact that everybody has had the insinuation that every time a black man is with a Kardashian, after they break up, they magically lose their talent. Kim's Cult Kills. And then he's going to go down this really depressing route. Since he's doing Christian music right now, he's going to do a little bit of Christian rock. I know Kendrick's going to be on the 7th track. And it's just going to be a whole collab with Travis. Kanye's going to get 2 of his own songs. Travis is going to get 2 of his own songs. But they're really just going to do what they fucking do. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be a banger. But trust me, bro. It hasn't hit news, but I already know it's called KKK. Trust me, bro.
He gonna get Chance the Rapper on there to talk about his happy marriage.
I'm gonna give you $20 if there's a song on there called KKK. I will.
If one does come out, Chance the Rapper is definitely gonna be on one of the tracks.
Yeah, definitely.
And so is Lil Baby, because Lil Baby my favorite rapper.
Lil Baby my favorite rapper is the emoji.
I'm not sure if I have a favorite rapper right now.
Yeah, mine hasn't changed since middle school, but yeah. What is it?
Lil Baby my favorite rapper. Surfboard.
Nah, that's Scheme.
What's his game, man? Probably.
Yeah, but speaking of that whole situation about him potentially dropping because of all this bull going on, I want to just take the time to just say that some people are genuinely sick for wanting their artists to go through some traumatic bullshit just to get some good music. I'm just that shit is sick. You ever see the rumors about this and that, this person, that person going through some problems, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just break his heart so he can get a new album. It's gonna be a bang. I'm like, what? what is wrong with you? Why?
Bro, you can't get mad when that's certain people's whole brand, bro. Back in 2012, what would you ask Taylor Swift to do with her new boyfriend?
Taylor Swift. That was she made her music around that. That was her.
All right, fine, fair enough. You don't like Taylor Swift? I'll give you a different one.
I never even said I didn't like her, but I'm just saying her music is okay.
I'm not saying you don't like her. You don't like that example? Nah, that's okay. You're right. She does do that. What you gonna tell Ariana to do with her new nigga right now? You want them to be happy? If you let's
you talking about the real estate
agent? I don't know what the fuck he is. I don't care about Ariana's life to know anything about her
Same,
boyfriend.
same.
She got a man. I don't even know who the fuck that
Bro,
is.
She has a man right now. Put yourself in the Ariana Stan's shoes. What do you want? You want a happy album or you want
Okay,
a sad
okay.
album? You
So
want
put
both
myself
of
in an
those
Ariana
motherfuckers.
Stan's put
You
myself
want
in
both.
Ariana Stan's shoes, right? Okay. So first, I'm instantly turning my brain off, right? That's step one. Okay.
Of course.
Step two. Step two. Step two.
Bold of
Whatever,
you to assume it should have been on in the first
I mean,
fucking
okay,
place.
at least from the stand mentality, it's whatever's gonna get you the music faster. So, I mean, it's like a heartbreak could, you know. I mean, I don't think it's gonna rush the music. It's just gonna
Shut up,
change
Carson,
the.
because you're a fool. The answer
I'm
is
serious.
no.
I'm serious.
The answer
But I'm
is
serious.
you make a bunch of fan cams and you flood her fucking Twitter until she makes the lovey-dovey album, and then you support him breaking up with her so you can get another album that same fucking year. You scrub.
You see, you're speaking like you know this like a little bit too well. Like if you're a fan of somebody or someone, like because
Since I've
I'm
deactivated
not,
my Instagram, bro, I've had too much time on Twitter. I've seen too much.
you see,
Twitter
I
is-
feel like you were the one doing that shit, but I.
Hey man, it's just foolproof. If I was a stan and that was what the fuck Kendrick was on, that's what the fuck I would be on. But that nigga's in a committed 30-year relationship.
Man, go make a Kendrick fan cam. It's gonna be a black screen because that nigga does not he does not post shit.
Bro, I'm about to leave for harassment. I ain't come here for this shit, bro.
It's not about you. I'm just saying, like, imagine trying to make a Kendrick fan cam. You gonna have like 3 pictures, no video.
Man, fuck y'all, bro. I saw the top of his head 3 weeks ago, man.
It's
That's
gonna be a
y'all
song
niggas
12
been able to
years
do, bro.
ago.
I don't give a fuck what nobody says, bro. They're my favorite albums, nigga.
Bro, the album don't exist, bro.
Nigga, I don't care what you gotta say.
It don't exist, bro. It is not coming out.
I heard the leaks, Kendrick. Come back, bro, please.
Bro gonna link some merch, like 5 months later and just go ghost again.
He better not drop more PG Lang merch without me being able to fucking buy it, cause that shit's so down.
He literally doing a Rihanna, but just not published.
Nah, bro. I don't care what anybody says. Rihanna affected my nigga, bro. Because ever since she was on that album, he been real radio silent. I ain't with that shit, bro.
Rihanna over there was all ASAP Rocky, bro. Only thing she affected was Uzi's Little Heart. That's it, bro. Not Kendrick.
I don't want to hear that, bro. That's bad girl Riri.
So how do you guys think? How do you think? I'm kind of worried if like when they do get the divorce, when they're going through it. I'm kind of worried for Kanye because like he's already in like a bad mental state. He's been in a bad mental state for a long time.
Well, yeah.
People are saying it's because of the marriage.
Like ever since his mom died, unfortunately, I feel like I guess he hasn't been the same person, and then he had a lot of other shit he's been dealing with. Cause like everything he does now is like, oh man, he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's out of his mind. It's like I feel like he's going through things, but like not in a way that we think, you know, because the man, after all, the man is a genius. You know, everyone sees a genius as insane, but was any genius ever really sane? I don't know.
Nah.
I'm just wishing the best for him, to be honest.
Same.
Because like, just especially when you have all this like, all that I would say legacy for his case at least. All that legacy behind you, it's just like people expect the most. People want you to fail. People want you to do the best. It's just a lot of things to deal with while trying to be human.
I don't think anybody wanted Kanye to fail until he started running for president. I think everyone was kind of behind Kanye's back and like kind of wanted to see him succeed and like get better.
Do we ever talk about that statement he made on the podcast?
What statement?
About
the slavery
about
thing?
the Harriet Tubman stuff.
Do
we ever talk about that?
Nah.
Well, I'm gonna save that for another day. But yeah, I'm gonna say something. But like, yeah, I could say that for another day. But yeah.
Just pray for Kanye. Pray for Kanye.
Pray for Kanye. But you know who I don't feel sorry for? Who's getting a divorce right now?
Who?
Playboy Cardi and his trash ass album.
What's going on?
Hey man,
wasn't he like with Iggy?
Yeah.
He's not it wasn't a divorce. They were never married. They were just dating.
They had a kid though.
Well, the way they making it sound like she acted like it's a big ass divorce right now.
Well, I mean,
I mean, they have a
she
kid.
hurt.
Yeah,
He
but
there.
that listen, man. In the rap game, that's about the equivalent. Cause how many rappers do you know ever really get married for real?
That's not
Or
even wrong.
music producers in general?
See, I'd say like I'm gonna say
Slim to none.
that what he did was pretty shitty, but I don't think he's a deadbeat father, to be honest. Like you only know as much as like the media and shit is gonna tell you, and I'm not there to say, oh yeah, I know how he's handled his own relationship and all that whatnot. But like, I mean, if what Iggy said was true, then yeah, that was fucked up and he needs to do better. But hey, man, listen, I'm just pretty much here for the music. As long as he's taking care of his kid, I'm good. Doesn't affect me. Stream a whole lot of red. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Stream that
How did
garbage
you
out.
feel about Whole Lot of Red, bro? Because everybody was shitting
Did
on it,
they?
and
Did they? Did they? Did,
as a not
huh?
Cardi fan, I need to know.
Oh well. I mean, I am, but it's just like, I'm a fan of his music, but not to the extent of like most people are. Like, what is it? The day it dropped, I refused to let myself not enjoy the album because it was 2 years in the making. I didn't really care how it sounded. It's just like because regardless, he's the type of artist where you don't try to break down the song and look for the deeper meaning. You just enjoy it for what it is.
You can't.
And that
You can't.
I mean,
What? There's no
well,
meaning to.
for some of them you can't. It's just straight up in your face. Whatever he said is what he said. That's that, you know. But
Oh, I wasn't even on like on the sense of just what he said is what he said. His flow
You can understand what
is
he's.
exactly how he types. Very sporadic.
believe it or not, he's enunciating more in his like songs that I noticed, and people will be like, no, hieroglyphics this that. Nah, he is. Nah, he's not saying too
But
much, but dang,
like
it's not even all that. But what is it? Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, like I refused to let myself not enjoy it Christmas Day. I was just enjoying the fact that like half of Twitter loved it, half of Twitter was like this bad as hell because they're just saying it was I don't know. I just had fun in listening to it. Second time around, it's like I noticed some songs that were just like got repetitive and all that. Well, I didn't listen to it fully a second time, but it's just like and the more I just like kept listening, I'm enjoying it personally for myself at least. Do I think that was the quality of a 2 year album should have like 2 years in making? No, but I don't think it was horrible. At least like it's confirmed mid. At least to me, like I wouldn't
it's
consider it
confirmed mid.
good. Like
Hey,
there were
dog.
yeah, like there were some like good track. There was like some very good tracks like that. Some like two of them being leaks. Everyone wanted some new ones that I personally enjoyed. But
Yeah, I
I think
think
my
that was what
overall,
I saw the most.
I
Just
think my
niggas
overall,
being mad because the leaks weren't there.
yeah, well, yeah, there was two leaks there that like probably got like honestly got the most attention, of course. Yeah, but like, and then I see people talking about on the deluxe. Yeah, don't tell them to drop the leaks because X Y Z. I'm just like, then what the fuck are they supposed to ask for? Y'all only enjoy the new shit, but you don't want people to ask for leaks. What do like? I don't know, but yeah. Overall, I felt it was like a 6 out of 10. There was some tracks on there that I felt like were like really good. The one with Kanye though, I was so upset that it felt like they just basically threw that song away because it was just so short. It was like it was different from what the leak originally was. That sample from that old ass I don't even know if it was like a movie or something. I don't know. It was just these eerie violins that just gave off an evil vibe, and they just did some yee shit with it. I don't even know. But
Yeah, bro,
you know,
that's the Kanye energy for the next album, bro. I'm telling you,
I mean,
KKK
no,
coming soon.
I'm okay with that because like again, I just feel like those old classics. You can't channel that shit again. It's just like, or maybe you can, but it's just never gonna live up to what it used to be. Whatever you're gonna get is whatever you're gonna get. You can't expect an artist to drop the same shit twice or expect it to at least even be as good or surpass what was considered to be their
Well,
best
that's not
piece of work.
necessarily true because there are artists capable of it. It's just
I mean,
asking
give
for a
me give me
lot.
an
It's a tall
example.
order,
Give me an
to
example.
be honest. of an artist who dropped something and then like they dropped a sequel to it and it was like more
Or
revered.
not even a necessary sequel, but just like something that like you could compare it to. Well, yeah. I mean, sequels include that too, of course. But like,
Yeah, because like,
what
what
am
are
I?
you asking for specifically? Because a lot of there's different things people ask for.
Okay,
People ask for
like people saying like we want Take Care too, you know, like, and they want that like same exact vibe from like Take Care, you know,
yeah.
and they're like an artist who like did some shit like that, and they did it, and it was like as good
Um,
or even better than like the first one.
I mean, Cuddy just dropped fucking Man on the Moon 3, did he not?
I mean, he did. I don't know how it was overall received by like everyone. I know there was like there's some website that rated it Pitchfork. Don't ever listen to their ratings because they don't know what the hell they're talking about. They rated that shit like a 4.9 or something, like something ridiculously low for Kid Cudi. I'm like, nah, bruh, nah. But I don't know. I'm just thinking about like that. I guess what people would consider like the golden era of like at least our time when you were like I guess like 7. All those I want to say they're old. Like it's old to us, but they're not really like old to like like what our parents were listening to. You know, like that old Drake, that old Nicki sound, like Wayne,
The
Kanye.
YMCMB era.
Why what?
YMCMB era. This beautiful era in music and
YMCMB.
time.
I don't know what that stands for.
Um, Young Money.
Oh yeah,
The fuck
Young
was
Money.
it? Young Money something something something. I'll tell you right
No
now.
DJ Khaled songs never really came down to quality, but like some of them just
Yeah, it's just Young Money Entertainment, actually.
yeah. But yeah,
And Cash Money
I'm walking this
Records.
bitch like Capitol Hill.
Like
Get it, cause,
Capitol Hit.
cause. Oh, you was about to. Oh, my fault.
Uh, no, just like Capitol Hill though.
Yeah, because apparently we could just walk into that building without any consequence now or something.
No tear gas, no nothing. Yeah, that's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah, you just gotta look. You gotta look the part though. You know,
What the
it's
fuck?
like a guest pass,
Yeah,
You know
VIP.
what I find
the
so
backstage pass.
so just sobering sometimes?
He
It's
had the
just
backstage pass.
you really really just pay attention to how quickly everybody changes sides based on if it appeals to them or not.
Yeah,
True,
The same
true.
people who are just like, oh, these veterans lost their lives. These great people, these peaceful
Protesters.
protesters who just, yeah, who just wanted to amend the right to vote. Da 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 da. Got treated very unfairly. It's like no, they trespassed.
yeah.
They got through 4 lines of fucking security.
Hey,
4 different lines.
like it's.
Thousands. No, not thousands. I don't want to
I think it was
blow up
hundreds. It was
numbers.
definitely hundreds.
Hundreds. Yeah, hundreds. Close to, I think, thousands of officers could not fucking stop all of those people. And then they didn't even start getting aggressive until, like,
Swear to God, they
basically
just
the
let him in that
nighttime.
shit, bro.
Yeah,
They
basically.
just let. I saw him just back up, bro. Like I swear, bro. But you heard about that one woman who well, 4 people died as of like now that I heard today. But
Hmm.
like yesterday, there was like that one confirmed that woman.
They got shot.
I like Ashley or something. I forgot her name. But yeah, she got
Yep.
shot in the chest. She died. Man, I've seen nothing but the most disrespect towards her, bro. They do not, and by they I mean like,
Black team,
as some people will put it, the other side does not care at all, bro.
bro.
They are.
No, they don't.
It's
I think her name was
ruthless on
Roberta.
the internet, bro.
Her name might have been
But
Roberta.
at the same time, these are the same people who had the same exact responses literally 6 months. Yeah, about 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
you could see the clear difference between what they like, what happens in like Black Lives Matter protests and what they did there. you got people just standing, you know, doing your chants or whatever, right?
Hmm.
You know, rubber bullets, tear gas, beating them up, this, that. And then you got people who storm a government building, probably one of the most important buildings in on this country.
Yeah, probably
Break
I think that's
in,
the most important one, basically.
going to offices and where going to offices, going on stands where the president is supposed to be sitting, vice president, speaker of the house, whatever. They just be just casually doing whatever they want. But they try to justify that and then be like, oh yeah, but what about the Black Lives Matter people who burned down cities and like that's no, that's not what happened. Yeah, on the media, one, two, few businesses got destroyed. Only one building really got like set aflame. Like that one precinct in what did it
Minneapolis.
happen? Memphis,
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Minnesota.
then like I only seen two buildings
Is it
actually like
Minneapolis? Hold up.
being like burned. Everything else was maybe like vandalized, looted, yeah. But it's just like you can see the clear difference on who's trying to like stop, like who's trying to stop the order of democracy from taking place, and people who just are just asking to be heard for some change.
Hmm.
And then and then you see how it gets treated by the officials who just continue to protect people who do these actions that can be that can and are classified as terrorism, to the ones who keep things legal, peaceful, and then they're the ones called thugs, hooligans, this, that, you know, calling us terrorists. It's just like this country's a whole scam, man. It's like we preach this message about, yeah, come here for a better life, this and that, but it's like the people who are struggling and who need a better life that come here, it's just everything's built against them.
Yeah.
It just
It's
looks
not.
nicer.
I don't think it's people in America preaching it at all. Actually, I
Not
think
even
really the
Like
thing.
the
I really
leaders of
think the
America.
only good thing that we have here in comparison to other places is like freedom of speech. So we get to like
Yeah.
talk bad about our government if we feel like it.
Like
yeah,
Other than that, though, I
and
honestly would
even
just
and
blame it
even
on
that and even then
propaganda.
and
I
even
would blame
then
it on propaganda.
hmm
People see the brochures. Oh yeah, you should come here. It's a nice
yeah,
place.
that's what I mean by like preach. I don't mean like by people. I don't mean like the citizens of the U.S. Because like if you want to come here for a little vacation, yeah, sure, go to New York, Vegas, Cali, Florida. I don't know, yeah, do whatever. But don't like you do not want to. I don't know if we have any international listeners. Wherever
You
you're
don't.
at,
You don't
you
want these problems.
you're probably in a better situation than us, or at least for the long run, man.
With all the
Well,
wars
I don't know
happening.
how people's lives are
Yeah, I was
going.
saying there are some places that are like because like most people come to America for refuge from war. They come to have a small chance to do a little bit better in life, and they come because they think it's going to be better than their current living situation. But sometimes it is better because sometimes like they may be living in like a violent area where it's like
Yeah,
the
it'll give them
military is kind of
positives.
trash.
It'll give them positives in some aspects of life, but then it's gonna bring whole new wave of negatives. And
It's true.
I don't know. It's up to that person themselves and their life experiences to determine what's more worth it. But all I'm saying is, whatever you think this country is, it's probably not an escape. It's just another route. And if that's what you need to do, then I won't stop you. But just like prepare for some
Or for
mess
a better lack of words,
sometime.
just remember that all luxuries have a price tag behind them. All of them. Everything that looks nice and lavish about America, all the stuff that we get to do, you really do have to grind for it. Minimum wage isn't enough to afford an apartment in most
Yeah,
cases, and people
minimum
have
wage
to
is not
pick up
enough
on a
to
second
sustain
job
life,
anyway.
and it's
Hmm.
So,
pretty messed up.
yeah, and that's something that you have to deal with very early on, and you usually have to work at a very young age, despite the fact that child labor laws really don't want to go into effect, which is kind of funny because nowadays kids want to work
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, strangely enough, I don't know how y'all be working all through school. Like, props to you if you can manage that. But like 5-6 hour shifts after school, come home, then you got all that work to man.
Yeah, I feel you.
I couldn't.
I personally want to work just so I can buy my own stuff and have a little bit of
Like
independence.
like the goal of doing that, sure, yeah, I understand that, getting the money, that of course, but it's just like
To deal with all
it's
this.
just managing everything in between until you get like paid and all that. It's just,
Yeah.
that's a task and a half, as I like to say. You know,
It's just funny how unfulfilling a job really is. Feels. Not is. Unfulfilling a job really feels. It is very fulfilling.
I guess. Well,
It does
I
a
guess
lot.
in the start of it, I guess, or maybe when you get used to it, depending.
Hmm.
Because I technically have worked. It was more like an internship that I got paid for, paid an internship. But yeah,
I
but
can
like
just
even
only
then, it didn't even feel like
imagine.
a job.
I can only imagine how everybody else is currently looking at us, though. Because it's just like, we literally just went through this. And now it's like a literal race war over the internet, over something that happened that had zero race implications. And now it's just like, people are
Was it
pointing
the
out,
American Revolution? No, no,
oh,
no, no.
this, that, and that.
Civil War, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Civil War.
Yep.
Civil War Part Two. Yeah, I don't see that being too far off in our future.
Yeah,
I feel like
I honestly, and I hold fast on this. I feel like America is gonna end up going to war with itself way faster than it'll ever end up going to war with like Iran or North Korea or anywhere else.
on
Literally,
everything.
America
I
is
don't know
so
about that
divided
because
that it literally would not matter.
I don't know about that
We're
because
called the
Iraq just put
United
out that
States,
arrest
yet
warrant
it's
though.
just like it's everybody versus everyone. Like, and that's not even an overstatement. Like almost every subsection, every community within our country, political, racial, ethnic, everybody got a problem with somebody.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Correct.
it's a Waffle House here.
A Waffle House.
Yeah,
'Cause this is not the
Waffle House.
South.
That's not even supposed to be random. Like you probably haven't seen it, but there's just this video where a fight broke out at Waffle House. That was it, man. It just got chaotic, man.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
I don't want to know.
No,
Uh,
it's nothing special. It was just a fight. I don't know. Some dude ended up hitting his own man in the head with a chair.
Nah, but
It was a mess. That's basically my point.
if I was those security guards that were like holding guns to that door, all I'm saying is I probably would have shot on sight.
Yo,
Nah, I'm saying is that government building not private property?
I mean, no, no. I mean, like, I'm not saying you're wrong. I don't know what I would do in that situation,
I know exactly
but
what I would
like,
do in that situation.
is it
it's
not
just
public property or private property?
I think like the inside the
government
Capitol building.
buildings definitely private
Yeah,
property.
but so
No, the
like the
public
inside.
isn't supposed to.
Yeah, they're federal buildings.
Yeah,
But a lot of people are like, "Oh yeah, well that's the people's money, so that's really the building for the people,
Yeah,
so it's
no,
yeah,
not
yeah. No,
trespassing."
no, it's not.
yeah, because
Yes, it
because
is.
because if it's not trespassing, why couldn't you just walk up to the
Yeah,
front door and just
exactly,
actually be let in?
exactly. Yeah,
You
they have
took a
to.
riot shield and smashed through the windows. You took that wooden beam, smashed through the windows. Talking about, yeah, we supposed to be here. What? Use the
High
front
key,
door.
the White House will be the biggest tourist attraction ever.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
but I see like
definitely.
the white the people the Capitol building. I think that is the most important building, but the White House is like
White House is like second most important.
A glorified office.
it's a glorified
Yeah,
office.
it's there's like it's just supposed to look nice. There's nothing like hidden
I don't
there
think
really. I mean,
It's
at
a
least to my
glorified
knowledge.
home.
I don't think I could
It's a
live there.
nice home for whoever rules the country, essentially. I wouldn't even call it glorified because they literally live in there and they
Yeah,
keep all their shit. So I mean,
I
you can't
mean,
even get close to it
it
to be honest.
is glorified to an extent. I'm not saying like everyone wants to be there, but just like if you are there, you're a man of status or whatever,
Yeah, and like
or a woman of status.
because like you can't even get close to it unless like you want to hop a couple of
just
gates.
just person of status. You're a person of status.
Wasn't so okay? You know what? No, I'm not going to mention that because I need to make sure if that was actually was true or not. That's too wild of a
Factcheck.com.
statement. Let me see.
Didn't what?
Let me search this up and just make sure this is true.
You
Y'all scam.
remember when everybody was upset that Lil Wayne was a Trump supporter?
Nah, all right. I did want to talk about that because I heard like people, like black celebrities, they're talking about the riot that happened, and then people in the comments like, didn't you just support Trump a couple of months ago? I was like, you know what? He did. They did do that. I don't know why. See, I don't know why they're mad if they voted for Trump. If well, they could be mad about the riot, yeah, of course. Because I was also mad about the Black Lives Matter riots, but
Yeah.
but the people who like totally who I don't know, I forgot like their response to the riots, but like, I just saw the comments talking about how they were Trump supporters literally 2 months ago. Like, I think it might have been 50 Cent.
Mm, probably was. 50 Cent is a joke these days.
Yeah, these days
Once
50 Cent
again,
is
my
just
AirPods disconnected.
that's cool.
So, oh yeah, okay. So yeah, I touched it up real quick. Y'all remember that time someone set themselves on fire, like on White House grounds, like basically near it?
Was it recently or are you talking about like the
No, it
Vietnam
was a
war?
while ago. I don't know.
'Cause
I, I just
I know in Vietnam like a monk set himself on fire for a protest.
did did his training suffice, or did he die?
No, he died. He burnt alive, but he did not move 1 inch. He just sat there meditating while it was on fire. He was chilling, but not well.
Mm.
He was not chilling.
Just chilling on the ground, waiting for it all to end. Just the writhing agony, and then he
I
just falls
remember
over.
Nah,
I
not in
forgot
agony. He was like
I
meditating,
forgot
bro.
exactly where I learned this, but it was like somewhere in history, like a world history, a long time ago. There were these soldiers. I believe it was somewhere from Asia. I think they believed in like I guess like the strength of the own body, like breaking your own limits. I think they believed they meditated strong enough, or just had enough willpower that like bullets or like arrows wouldn't even pierce their skin or something like that. Yeah, they paid the price dearly, but it just reminds me of things like that. Or maybe the monk wanted to die. I don't know. Uh,
I think
just
they probably thought like because of human perception, they probably wouldn't feel it as much.
yeah, probably like just yeah, it wouldn't affect them in a sense, but like you know, men are mortal for a reason.
Okay. I don't think I could live more than 100 years.
A
Actually,
hundred, yeah, a
I,
hundred is
I've
like my cap.
I don't want
I've
to.
come down to this point where it's really been like, ooh, so scared to die. I want to live forever. And now it's just kind of like I can't do this shit past
Yeah, like
100, bro.
I
There,
feel like yeah,
I mean, there's a obviously a reason. If it happens if no one gets spared of that fate, there's a reason why it happens to everyone, and I don't feel the need to even question why or like even try to change that fact because maybe because like yeah, sure, like living for long time seems cool, but then you're gonna be alive for something you don't want to be a part of at all.
hmm
But shit, like even like
Could
if
you imagine being 1,000 in the middle of this pandemic? Oh man, I would be pissed.
like
after all the bullshit that's went down into the earth until now, man, I would just be like, kill me, bro.
or
All these damn
It,
revolutions.
it will. It'll do it with no hesitation either.
Imagine you contract like COVID at like 80, but you're like immune, but you got to still
like
deal with
God
the
damn.
symptoms. That's just like,
Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't think I don't want to
And you're
live.
not immune.
What happened?
Well, okay. Let's say it doesn't kill you.
That would suck,
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah.
But
to say the least.
I don't think I want like I don't want to live so I'm old and useless, because like then you're not really living. Like if I could
When it comes to the point where someone has to help me use the bathroom, man, I think I'm good. Like
really
I've lived out my purpose, bro.
basically like I could probably do like
And then that's when I'm gonna go to my local clinic and I'm gonna go get euthanized.
Oh,
Assisted suicide.
mm,
It's illegal.
mm,
Still, still illegal,
that kind of sucks.
isn't
well,
it?
I think the whole point is that at that age you could be quote unquote out of your mind or some shit like that. I don't know.
Nah,
It
it's
doesn't matter what age you are. It's just illegal in general.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. In general, of course. I guess. I
All right,
don't know.
here's my thoughts on it. 'Cause, like I think like once people get to a certain age, like and they're in the hospital, and like they say like, all right, I don't want to live anymore. I think doctors should be allowed to just like end them because like one, what there's no other purpose of them being on the earth except for the people who love them and stuff like that. That's like the only purpose. And of course, like people want to they want to help the elderly, but like at the same time, what more could they bring? And instead of you wasting time and resources on somebody who wants to go, instead of trying to save someone who's like in the critical condition, and you one don't know if they want to go or not, or two they just don't want to go.
To be fair, the only thing with that is though the legal ramifications will probably have to be like, well, if that's what we're gonna do for you, then you need to have somebody like family sign you off,
Yeah, yeah.
because they're those old people who just go, "This is what I want," and then you try to do it, and no, no, and da 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 da
Yeah,
da
that's
da
true.
da
Yeah.
da, and then somebody can really, and I feel like it would be a case where somebody really ends up going to jail over that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if someone
That was a
hasn't.
thing.
Yeah.
They
Let's see.
when it was legal, a family member had to sign off. But the
Mm.
problem was there was a family member that didn't want to sign off. So
I also believe that that would be a problem, and that as messed up as it would be, that would probably have to be the way it would stay though, so
Mm.
people could keep their jobs.
Imagine you go try to visit your grandpa and the doctor tell you, yeah, he wants to go. That's
I,
just
I'm
that's
Right.
just
So
that.
you just
I'm
come
That
in and you
100%.
man
just like, oh,
that man took a 34. Like he going now.
We're not. I'm 100% sure that that's happened, and it's still happening
Yeah.
today.
I
Yeah,
think that
man.
was what I was mostly worried about
I
when
always
pretty
give
sure
I
him
that
thought about it.
I always give him a heads up, like, hey, yo, checking out. I'll see you in the
Maybe,
lobby.
maybe,
Like,
maybe come see your grandpa today. You know, maybe.
hey,
Wait,
wow! Imagine
might
doing
want
that
might
and
want
be
to take a
like,
visit.
hey, y'all might want to visit soon. Why? Yeah, no reason. Like, nah.
Well,
That's
you know, well, as soon as you come, I have some news. But if you come too late, it might be too late.
and if you're reading this, it's too late, bro.
If you're reading this, it's too late.
Drake comes up. Drake comes up to your house and he's like, "I heard about you. I heard about what happened."
Imagine Drake being the bearer of bad news. Go sing to you about how your granddaddy dead.
He starts singing Marvin's room inside his room.
Marvin's room, bro.
This is where Uncle Marvin used to be
Nah,
before the
nah,
incident.
nah. He gonna be singing about your dead grandpa and be like, "Fuck that nigga." Nah, no.
Oh, fuck that nigga. He just
But
died, Drake.
That's Marvin's room. That's what
Drake!
I'm saying.
Yeah,
Drake!
he's gonna get them in their feelings for sure.
Drake start dissing your dead ass grandpa.
The nigga
Yo,
just, I still think about the time we had.
He gonna be like, God's plan.
I'm just
God's plan.
saying you
God's
can do
plan.
better.
God's plan.
Oh no.
Yo, why would you say Marvin's room? That's
This
like
was
the
Uncle.
worst
This
song.
is. This is. Whoa, buddy. That song is a banger. What are you talking about? It's
No, I
certified
mean,
heat.
I
Whoa.
mean, it is, but like in the
Wonky
context, like,
flush.
you know what I mean?
I don't.
The sun
No,
is down,
okay.
freezing cold. Um, that would be hilarious. It'll be sad but hilarious at the same time.
We threw a party, yeah, we threw a party. You
Tell me
can't
about
get
this.
enough of that, can you?
I can't. I'm just imagining. It's like it's funny. How you Drake for your funeral service? Damn.
If Drake came to a funeral that I attended to, I don't know what I would even feel. Am I supposed to act like a fan, or am I just supposed to like keep respect? What?
yeah. Quick question. So Drake do pull up to the funeral.
Right.
You asking for a picture or nah?
Yeah, that's what. But I'm asking for money.
Nah,
I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna be like, "Ain't you that nigga that got booed off stage?"
Oh,
got
Because he
booed off by
wasn't
the
free
Tyler
coaching.
goons that fuck nah. They
Hey
really
yo,
had a
who told
free
you? Wait, who told this nigga come in this room, bro? Who said we wanted
bro,
him in here, bro?
bro.
Nah, bro. I
They
said
had
I
a
want.
free they had a free Drake. Let me stress this: a free Drake show, and they booed him off because it wasn't Frank Ocean. I cannot believe it.
I'm gonna put him in his fucking feelings. Fuck that. Nah,
Hey, yo,
I said I wanted Meek Mill, not this fucking bozo.
If it's between
imagine
Meek Mill and
imagine
Drake,
being
I
a
would boo
Drake fan
Drake
in
off
that
shit.
crowd, and then everybody around you start booing that.
Nah,
Yo, I would be
You're
mad
just like,
as
ah man, Drake.
bro. I
Ah,
would.
homie, I can't help you in this one, bro.
Bro, I would never listen to Tyler again. I would never, bro. Like, I would have a personal vendetta against him, and it wouldn't even be his fault, bro.
Listen, bro.
Yo,
Like I shouldn't be crazy when I say this, cause I would be fucking horrified of mob mentality in the actual mob. Like, oh man,
same.
I'm
how
right in
you
the
gonna
middle
be?
of this shit, man. Fuck Drake.
How you
Fuck
gonna?
you.
How you gonna be Drake getting bullied by the alt kids, bro? I don't understand this.
Bro, talking about like the Tyler Creator fan base over the past like 5 years, man. Where
Also, I can get into his
He's
music,
he no, I can, because he makes great music.
yeah, he makes great
and
It's
music,
just that,
I believe you, and I believe you. But Jesus, man, I don't even want to know.
bro.
I'm
you
okay.
know, it's, honestly, I find it pretty easy to find people who enjoy like the other things in life that you might not be all up in, but like avoid that whole central fan base altogether.
Yeah, I'm
Like
like
I don't listen to Billy, I don't listen to Tyler.
I
Like
don't listen to
I
Billy.
can enjoy them and like talk about it without finding one of them stands, because I'm gonna be honest, I fear them.
Hmm.
I genuinely fear them. Like
Fuck with
they
Billy. She
they be
makes some
talking
good
in their
shit.
own language and all that. Like
No, they really do, bruh.
I'm pretty sure
And
like
then I be trying to pronounce like fucking Kim Fukin, whatever the fuck the name is. I'm not even gonna butcher it. And niggas be having a fucking aneurysm. I'm be like, well, if they
wait.
didn't have such a mouthful of a fucking name.
Were you talking about like Kale, like Fluky? Oh God, I'm not even gonna do it.
Yeah,
Cal,
see? Yeah, that
yeah,
shit.
her,
Camp
yeah,
F,
yeah,
nigga. That's what it's
that
called. Camp
Bro,
F.
I
yeah,
was
her, KU, yeah, her,
That shit. Whatever the fuck is referencing. You saying her? I didn't even know it was a person. I see. This is the shit I'm talking about. I don't know what the fuck going on,
It
bro.
says oh, Harry Potter spell.
yo,
Sounds like one. It feels like one.
Khalid, chillers, start floating and shit.
I see it. I could see it. Oh man.
But I think most people's fan bases kind of get wrecked because of TikTok.
So that's the stand base. They be all up in that,
Yeah, but
and Twitter.
yeah, Twitter. But I think we could talk more about that on the next podcast. I think that was a nice transition.
Yeah.
First last podcast.
But yeah, the first
How we
first
doing?
first podcast of the year, and we're talking about the Capitol.
numero uno.
Numero uno. Talking about Kanye West and the Capitol, and we had a little bit of a music intermission in the middle.
Speaking of music, does anybody wanna make any announcements? By chance? Maybe. No. Uh-huh.
Struggle bars.
Shut up.
Nah, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Nah.
Not struggle bars. Not struggle bars. Struggle Unmastered EP dropping this year.
Hmm.
I
So
probably got
look
something
out
sometime.
for that.
Yeah,
Dude, what'd you say,
I'm
Carson?
probably going to do something.
Struggle Unmastered? It was it?
Struggle Unmastered.
Struggling master. Nice, nice.
You can hear the pain in his voice.
But yeah, I feel like it was
Some
pretty.
would say I'm struggling.
Someone say he's
Wait,
a
I
master.
get it, because I caught that. I peeped that. I like that. I was smart.
Man,
But yeah, this shit's clearly dead. So I think we should reintroduce ourselves one more time. My name is Carson.
Whoa, what the fuck?
No, we're not
Hey,
doing that.
hey,
My name
hey,
is.
bro, what are you
No.
doing?
My
What
name
do you
is.
mean? What
Hey,
we doing? No one's saying nothing. So like,
I mean,
may as well
I was.
take the
hey,
route.
I
no,
So
was.
that's what I was
that's
saying. Like it's 2021, people, but I think people went awry. You know what I'm saying? They thought 2020 was horrible. When it hit January 1st, problems gone. It ain't like that.
Yes.
Okay, COVID. They came
So
out with a
so
new
what?
strand. We smoking that new pack. Okay,
So
COVID
when
Horrible.
20.
so when
You dig what I'm
everybody
saying?
said and done, now you want to start turning it up. Like,
COVID 20. You dig what I'm saying? Smoking that
nah,
new
we
pack, new
don't need that.
strains or whatever.
We don't need
High
that.
off of life.
We don't need that, bro. I'm good with the 19, bro. I'm gonna stick with that.
you're
I don't
good
need
with the
no
19.
like we don't need no new COVID, bro. Just let this one just pass and go and let that be that.
Sadly, it already exists, though.
Yeah, I heard about
Look,
that.
all I want to know is what's y'all loadouts for the Civil War, man. That's the before we leave. What are you pulling up to in the Civil
Uh.
War?
All right. But
Let's
are you
see.
talking about what we
When
have
the when
access
it
to,
when
or are
the
we talking about just like what we
Um,
wouldn't want to get?
I was thinking some Air Maxes.
Nah, I'm wearing my
If I got
force.
enough
I'm wearing my
money, them
black forces,
raps
bro. I'm
and
wearing my
you know
black
what
let,
I'm
let me
saying.
forces.
set the scene for you. Let me set the scene for you. The Proud Boys pull up to Central.
Hmm.
They coming down from Newark. We coming down from Orange.
Well, first of all, them niggas already got shot down. If we starting at
They
Central,
already
let's.
done.
Well,
If we're
Listen,
starting,
let's
if we
bro.
say,
start at
Google
like I
Central,
said, if
Central. They
they made
already
it
them
to
done took
niggas
care
come
of
Central,
them,
Nah,
down.
you
bro.
right. You right.
They
You
already
right.
done took
The
care of
if they
proud,
them.
the
made it to
Proud Boys
Central.
come down Main Street.
Right. Okay. 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 They coming down. Down Orange side. We coming down EO side by the Wendy. What are
Okay.
y'all pulling? Y'all got 3 hours to prepare. What are y'all pulling up with?
Some fresh black forces, you know.
Oh hell yeah, definitely. The highs too,
Okay.
especially
Yeah,
the
the
one
high
with the
tops.
strap. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, I might get a strap. I might get a strap. I might be more of a melee fighter though.
Oh, I meant like the strap on my shoe. I mean like,
Oh,
hey man. I mean, if you got it, if you got that thing on, you do. Like, I see you.
Where Brooks pull up with the brass knuckle?
weird. Yeah. I need to get some of those. Actually, I've been meaning to get some of those to be honest.
I
Um,
expect you. I expect
What
you to
did you
pull up with
say
like
about
some.
illegal weapons?
is that illegal? I mean, I don't. I mean,
Yeah.
Brass
I'm talking
knuckles
about
are
video games,
I
but
100%
mean,
illegal.
because just I'm talking about video
you
games.
could probably get
You
an
know,
assault rifle, but
Oh.
brass knuckles, no, that's
yeah,
not
that's
good.
weird. That is very weird.
Nope.
Right.
That is very
Like
weird.
you
Yeah,
can
you
get a
could
gun so
license a.
easily in this country, but like,
You also can't have a knife past a certain length.
Yeah, I think it's 6 inches.
Yes, it is.
But good thing a
Why'd you bring
katana's
it up
not
to
a
my head?
knife, am I right?
Uh, uh,
uh,
uh,
hmm.
uh,
Yeah, I'm getting
I
a
mean,
metal
do you
baseball
know how
bat.
to use that? Like,
I'll probably pull up
uh,
with probably
uh,
pull up with a
uh,
battle axe.
yo, Terrence, you good?
oh no, I was just laughing.
Oh, that was a laugh. I thought you were like writhing in pain or something.
Uh, you
Pull
so
up with
silly,
a
nigga.
crossbows
Uh,
or a
Crossbow,
compound bow.
compound bow. Yeah, I'm definitely.
Compound,
I might get a compound bow.
Yeah, compound bow. It's
like the tactical ones.
No, it's like it's like the bow and arrow that has like that they use for like hunting. Like you like if you think of like a deer hunter, just like a modern day deer hunter with like the full camo outfit. That's the kind of bows that they have.
it's
uh,
like a regular bow goes by. It's one string, well not
Mm.
string, but it's one and it goes by
Yeah, the drawstring, right?
your attention and the string.
Yeah.
However, compound bows usually are able to multiply the
I
weight.
like this
Yeah,
weapon
The
scene. Can we just
Oh
have a
yeah,
like a
podcast
tactical one.
about weaponry one day, please?
we could.
Yo,
They gonna find
gladly, bro.
they gonna find us and shut us
What?
down if we do that. They gonna be like,
I just nah, like real shit, bro. I just want to have a
no,
conversation about it one day.
no. Honestly, no,
I know I
I'm
got
down for that.
some. I know some of us are some enthusiasts in here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm here for
I
it.
don't know who you implying. Oh well, there's my answer, I guess. But yeah, I mean, sure, I'm down for that.
Yeah, bro. I'm implying the other two
Dude,
people. You should hop in this though, Carson. I'm just saying. You don't want to
no,
miss out.
no.
You know.
What you? Of course. What? No, I'm down. Of course. Like,
So,
it's not like I know all my terminology and all that.
You
I got a
know
question,
your terminology.
real
You just
quick,
gotta
real
talk
quick. I
about
got
dope
one
shit.
question. One
What's
question
your
before,
question?
like,
What are those?
do Brooks? It's 2021. Anyway, what is it? Boxing gloves, are they mainly for protection or more for like applying more pressure to
Protection.
your
Protection.
punch? Okay, all right.
Protection.
So like,
Now, if
hmm,
you want something to hurt somebody, oh yeah, brass
Let's just
knuckles,
say maybe it depends on
wrap your
the
hands in
rim.
ropes.
Let's hit the rim. I'm looking at a fucking basketball hoop right now. It depends on the weight.
No, it's all for protection.
Well,
No,
yeah,
yeah,
mostly.
it's protection.
No, not even mostly. It's all protection. Because if you have like a bare fist fight, it's gonna be MMA. People with bloody
yeah,
noses and stuff.
Yeah.
street fights do not last long
Yeah, but boxing
for a
Yeah.
Nope.
gloves,
reason.
boxing
I
gloves are
mean,
made
I
to
said
protect the other
mostly
person
because it's
from the
mostly for
fist.
your hands.
Oh yeah.
You're not gonna be
Well, no, not
protected with
really.
gloves.
Not no. I mean like the gloves protect the other person. The wraps to protect your hand. The gloves can also protect your hand as well. But like the glove is so like you don't have bare knuckles on somebody's face. Like that's why people get disqualified for having
Yeah.
like sand in their wraps, because it's more impact and takes away like the meaning of the glove. And
Some weight, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, and
Well, it's not even taking away the meaning of the. Well, okay. Well, if they have protecting like the receiving and the person receiving the punches in mind, then yeah, I guess so. But it's
But
like,
you gotta go pound for pound very fairly.
yeah,
mm,
not like the Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather, which we'll talk about. We'll probably talk about when it comes around back in
you don't want
February.
to get Nate Robinson out here.
Bruh.
Yeah, but like, yeah, we should save that for another one.
Yeah, we could. But for now, we could probably end this one here. It's been an hour, about an hour. So I think it's a good. That's a good time to stop it now. So yeah, this is the first podcast of the year. You
First of
can
the last.
for the first podcast of the last podcast.
When all podcasts are said and done, we will be the last.
Exactly.
Could
The
you
biggest
imagine
cap.
just the apocalypse happening? We all had to go our separate ways because of the rising tensions of the war, and we just randomly find each other one day and just somebody's just like, all right, somebody pull out their fucking phone, let's record. We gotta get this shit out. We gotta make sure we're actually last.
Not speaking of,
Man,
there's news stations. They have a pre-prepared video for if the apocalypse happens. They're gonna play the video during like the actual freaking apocalypse. That's kind of
well,
creepy.
how exactly do they plan
There's
that?
it's just
Because like the situations can get. If we're talking about, I guess, for like a nuclear one, sure, because there's been like scares for that.
Takes a
You
minute
know,
for them to fly.
like I don't know. I just say like that. I feel like there's too many things
So
that could
nobody has
happen.
to. I guess so. Nobody has to make it in the studio. So it just kind of be like, from our families to
yeah,
yours.
basically. It's just like the
After the tsunami happened in blank year, we're very sorry to hear and hope that all families are well. Please find the nearest shelter station in your current state listed at the following locations, and then they would like edit it in, obviously.
nah, but
Duck
it's just
and
it's just like
cover.
some song, like some like American song with like some soldiers standing there, like the trumpets playing and the American flag waving. It's kind
You
of weird.
remember? Oh man, that
I
would
gotta
be
get a
horrible.
radio.
I feel like that video did not
Remember,
age well.
you remember how we was like, yeah, if you get, there's like a fucking AC-13 nuke coming your way, get under a desk and cover your head. Like
Okay.
I have
that
a
was gonna
meme
do
for
something.
that, actually.
With the tornado just in the middle of the hallway, bro. That was funny, bro.
No, not that. But
Nah,
Tornado, you
that
said?
does sound comedic.
nah, I'm gonna show you after this, bro. It's literally the tornado just
Sounds
sitting in
like
the. I'm gonna find it right
sounds
now.
like I'm about to meet some people with some superpowers, man.
Nah, we just talking natural
Tornado pops up
disasters.
at the school. Say less. Shock Boy and Lava Girl.
Weird.
Here I come.
Yeah.
They didn't need that sequel.
There was a
They
sequel.
didn't need to. They didn't
I
need
even
to
know there was a
advertise it
sequel.
as a sequel either.
We know there was a sequel.
Shaggy
Nope.
Boy and Lava Girl Real Life only popped up one time, and their child is
Yep.
like 6.
Toy.
Can't even really talk.
6. You should be able to talk at
6,
huh?
6.
Why can't
She's
they
like
talk?
6. Well, she can talk, but she can't like make sentences like the other characters.
She's 6 years old.
I don't know if she's 6, man. I'm just saying 6 because that's what I feel like she
Oh,
is.
but because like
She really might be like 3,
yeah,
man.
but so you should be able to form sentences at 4.
You should definitely be able to do that. Yes, but you're right.
But yeah,
Sorry.
speaking of sequels, we'll talk to you guys on the sequel of this podcast, the second podcast coming up next week. What day do you want to upload? Saturdays? I don't know.
We'll
What's today?
figure it out, but
Today's Friday.
We'll figure it out.
we're getting back into the swing of things, essentially,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah,
And uploads will come back regularly. Sorry
Yes.
that somebody deleted all the podcasts, and I'm never gonna let them live it down. But
Oh,
it's okay.
yo, I found. Wait, hold
Okay.
up, hold up,
Okay, well you can.
hold up. I found it. Hold up. Let me show y'all real quick.
Yes, yes.
Is it day to day?
But you can find our podcast on basically any platform. Uh,
Yes.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. We're gonna start uploading on YouTube. Um, and yeah, just look out for us. We're the next ones up.
Stay tuned for us. This isn't the last you'll hear of us. Aha. Ah, eh, eh.